EOM Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello everyone, it's another beautiful day and thank you very much for joining us. You're watching the EOM Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Mawari. Today on the program, we shall be taking a look at the Nigerian economy from the viewpoint of industry operators. Also on the lineup is Let's Talk, and our focus is on Property Matchmaker Limited, one of the fastest growing real estate firms in Nigeria. On Spot On, we shall bring you a certified information systems management expert and industry captain, Tosi Abioye, who is the founder, managing director, and chief executive officer of iSkit Limited, a notable information technology-driven firm operating in USA, Canada, and Nigeria. And on the face-to-face is a young, beautiful, visionary, audacious, and goal-getting entrepreneur and industry captain, Thelma Chukwu, who is the founder, managing director, and chief executive officer of Telmet Global Resources Limited, a leading support services solutions provider in the Nigerian oil and gas sector. It's a package you'll love to watch. Sit back as we bring you the details. Gina Rivers is the general manager of Fibos Realty Limited.
Fibos Realty is a real estate broker. We're in Lagos State on the island basically, and we provide seamless and easy access to real estate investments here in Lagos that guarantee you good returns on your investment within a short or long period of time, depending on what you subscribe to. We have houses available for sale, and we also have lands available for sale. Our lands are mainly in Ibejuleki because that's like the next big thing in Africa. So William Penn said, find out where people are going, go there, buy land and wait. So we have gone there, we have bought land and we are selling to you so you can also invest and wait. But at this point, I don't think we are waiting any longer because Ibejuleki is already a very fast rising city, and so many people across Nigeria and Africa as a whole are already aware of everything that's going on in this area. Club Royale by Fibos Realty is another great opportunity to invest. This estate is strategically located in the beautiful Okegun community in Ibejuleki, just 5 minutes drive from the Lekki-Ekpe Expressway, with close proximity to beautiful landmarks like the Ekpe Resort and Spa, Alaro City, the Pan Atlantic University, and so many other estates and developments. The Enclave Royale has a good title, which is a government-approved allocation. And guess what? It is 100% dry. This estate right here is extremely suitable for commercial and residential use, having the following facilities, which are perimeter fence, earth road, good drainage system, electricity, internet, an experience center for children and adults, and so much more. Available plots here are 1,000 square meters, which is 12.5 million, 500 square meters going for 7 million naira, 300 square meters for 5 million. With an initial deposit of 1.5 million naira, you can grab a plot here for yourself and spread the balance over 12 months with very little interest. For more information on the Enclave Royale, call the number on your screen. Royalty just went up a notch, and you have a place here with your name on it.
Gosi Ukanwoke is the managing director of Kingmakers Nigeria Limited, promoters of Baking Nigeria.
It's huge. When we launched 5 years ago, it's a new brand. Nobody knows the brand. But being able to work with him to be the brand ambassador, being able to convince someone of his profile and someone of his caliber and level to be your brand ambassador allows people to actually start to understand and trust in the brand and your offerings, and that was a huge. I'll tell you what, it was one of the best things that has happened to the brand. Being able to get him on board and have kept working with him for 5 years, no issues, no stories, and still strong and still going. So that's monumental impact on the brand and our success. If you've listened to like all of the things I've talked about, if you put all of it together, that's how. Whether it's from being a very responsible gaming company to being the #1 gaming company in the country, and this is from feedback from our regulators, from other players in the industry, from our customers, who has engaged very strongly with community initiatives, right? Where we go to different communities, even where we're not doing active business, but actually support initiatives in those communities, in sports, in health, in youth employment, in environment. We've carried out initiatives every year. We support a bunch of organizations and foundations to provide all sorts of relief and community initiatives to people. Just doing that alone sets us apart. It gets us closer to the market, it gets us closer to people, and being able to still continue to provide our products, offer people the best odds so that they get better winnings with us than they will get from other people, have proper uptime, when people want to access our product, there's no downtime, you're not having any issues, barring some of the challenges with, I guess you can think about, we've had issues in the past few months with banking, because we're also quite closely tied to them, because people are putting their money in and taking their money out, so that has to go through the system. Barring those challenges, ensuring that we are always offering products and services to customers at all times when they need it.
Winning feels good. Winning more feels better. So boost that feeling not once, but twice. Get daily boosted odds on your favorite games. Better odds mean better rewards. Plus our best ACCA bonus yet. The more you select, the bigger your payout. Because 2 boosts are better than 1. That boosted feeling? That's BetKing.
Sanctuary, haven, oasis or shelter. What does home mean to you? Experience the sheer luxury and premium comfort that's typical with Canaan Place. Starting with 3 options of 2-bedroom, 2-bedroom BQ and 3-bedroom penthouse, you're spoiled for choice. With living spaces fit for those who know what they want from a home, you too can put your own spin on rest, relaxation, and comfort. Break your own records in the kitchen or feed nations if you like. Get lost in the most premium living room spaces uniquely designed for royalty only, and when it's time for that beauty sleep, don't hesitate to retreat into a spacious and uniquely fitted bedroom for you. All this and more at Canaan Place. Located on CIS Road, off Admiralty Road, Lekki Phase 1. You're right where you need to be. Other features include fully fitted gym, swimming pool, power supply, good road network and security. Off-plan sales now available, including payment plans of up to 12 months. Contact us today via 07025580022.
Sophia Dejumao, a vivacious, visionary, and resourceful industry captain, is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Property Matchmaker Limited, one of the fastest growing real estate firms in Nigeria.
Property Matchmaker, as the name implies, Property Matchmaker is a real estate company that focuses on matching the right real estate portfolio to the right individual or the right clients. So from landed properties to houses to building your real estate or expanding your real estate portfolio, we are the company to match. Basically, that's what we do. Providing value in terms of real estate to individuals, giving them the necessary advice as to what real estate portfolio matches them per time, because per time is a different real estate investment for an individual. At one time you want to invest in landed properties, at another time you want to build a house for your family, and perhaps at another time yet you want to just invest in probably a rental property or a commercial property. So per time people have different interests as it pertains to real estate, and that's why we're here. We're here to match people to their ideal property per time. But our long-term vision is to create and build the most enviable villa in Africa, in Nigeria, one that affords you all of the luxury that you have seen in the international scene, in the international community, one that affords you space, security, serenity, and true luxury. One that is also very peculiar to the identity of the owner. So it's not like mass housing or anything of that sort. So that's our long-term goal. But before we get there, we have other projects on the way, which is currently serving to different people in the society, from middle class to high income earners. Currently, we have landed property for sale, whereas you can buy and wait. Either you want to flip your land to make more money in the future, or you just want to buy and wait and then build. So we have land for sale for individuals. We also have 2 housing projects currently. We have a housing project in Lekki Phase 1, which has 27 units of apartments, premium apartments and luxury. We have premium apartments and 3 luxury penthouses currently under construction. And I would say that will be for medium to high-end earners. And then we also have another project with 147 units thereabouts that is just about to kick off, where you can spread your payments for as long as 2 years. So we feel at Property Matchmaker that time frame allows and affords the average individual to own a home, to spread out their payments, and indeed own a home that is deserving of them.
Telmec Global Resources Limited. Welcome to our world. We are an indigenous oil and gas servicing company renowned for providing world-class and cost-effective support solutions to our clients and their operations. At Telmec, we deploy our vast experience, knowledge, time, tools, and skills to ensure that our clients gain comparative advantage in the oil and gas industry. Telmec, call us now. Tosin Abioye, a certified information systems management expert, astute entrepreneur, and industry captain, is the founder, managing director, and chief executive officer of iSkit Limited, one of the notable information technology-driven firms operating in USA, Canada, and Nigeria.
iSkit Limited came into being in 2020. Before then, I had iSkit LLC in the US. I do consulting. I'm an SAP S/4HANA consultant. That's my area. So I'm an expert in business and enterprise systems. And then 2020, I started to build products, and Rapisolve is one of the products that we started to work on. And it's taken us 2 years to get it to where it is now. But 2020, we decided to get into the product side, and that's going to be in Nigeria. I came back to Nigeria to start to work on this, and we started building since then. We also have a branch in Canada that will be launching globally for the same product, but the main development started in Nigeria. Our vision is to be an enabler of success to people in our industry. So construction is big, and construction is a slow adopter of technology, so to speak. The construction industry is not going to be the first one to implement technology, because the work is physical. You go on site, you carry stuff. And so a lot of the emphasis on what happens on site. But then before you go to site, there are a lot of things that have to happen. You have to win the contract. You have to do paperwork. And when you win the contract, there's a lot of back office, a lot of paperwork that continues throughout the life of the contract. So what we have seen, I trained as a quantity surveyor. So I started out my life working in the industry. I worked as contract manager. I worked as operations manager in construction setting. And I also started a construction contracting firm back in the day. So I understand the industry and the challenges in the industry. And when I switched to IT, I was working on business system, and I've been doing that for many years now. I realized that, okay, there's more we can do in construction with the help of systems, and especially in Nigeria and Africa, because outside, people adopt technology better than us, and they see results for it. So those companies last longer than ours, they do better than ours, and even when they're in a tighter economy, they still do good. But Nigeria failure rate is possibly higher than most places. Apart from the failure of physical structure, even companies struggle a lot. Many of them don't make profit. Some cannot even track their profits or their data. So we wanted to give the industry a solution that helps and that is easy to use and that is almost all encompassing. Because one of the problems that we have also identified is that people are forced to buy so many softwares. Like, you want to do this process, there's a software for it. You want to do this process, there's a software for it. So somebody that really want to go techie in their company to do contract management and project management, they may need like up to 6 or 7 different softwares. So what we have done in Rapisoft is to build a comprehensive end-to-end solution. It's an integration of 17 different apps, but all are connected. You don't need to repeat the data you have entered in one place. The system takes care of it for you, and throughout the life of your contract, from when you are trying to win the job to when you actually won the job and run through the life of the job, you're able to do it in one system. And not only that, you're also able to collaborate with your parties. So the owner of the project is not going to be receiving secondary or tertiary reports. You meet them once in a month, you print out something in PDF and you give to them. Whether it's true or not, whether it's obsolete data or not, they don't even know. But we have this collaboration center where you can invite the project owner to view stuff. You give them permission to what they can see. So they can see the risk report, they can see work in progress report, they can see a lot of things that you see, real-time data. If they wake up in the middle of the night and they want to know what is happening, they can see.
This is iSkit Limited. Solution, people, innovation. We provide world-class industry software solutions for construction and heavy engineering. iSkit, call us now. Telmec Global Resources Limited. Welcome to our world. We are an indigenous oil and gas servicing company renowned for providing world-class and cost-effective support solutions to our clients and their operations. At Telmec, we deploy our vast experience, knowledge, time, tools, and skills to ensure that our clients gain comparative advantage in the oil and gas industry. Telmec, call us now. Thelma Chukwu, a young, beautiful, visionary, audacious, and goal-getting entrepreneur and industry captain, is the founder, managing director, and chief executive officer of Telmec Global Resources Limited, one of the leading support services providers in the Nigerian oil and gas industry.
Telmec started about 6 years ago. We started as an oil and gas sector procurement company initially, but now and over the years we've been able to diversify into other more technical full-fledged services. Our core staff are built up with amazing hardworking young people like myself, especially young women like myself who have keyed into the vision and are willing to show that if given the opportunity that women can do as well as men in this male-dominated industry. So that's just the little story behind Telmec right now. Our mission, which I would say is derived from our mission statement, is to deliver cost-effective, diversified solutions to our clients through our effective partnerships, which we've built over the years and are still building on. Through our skilled workforce, the company never hesitates to put in the right resources to get the best hands on every given project. And through our operational excellence, which is evident from all the works that we've done in the past. We also aim to continue to improve in our efficiencies at the way that we service our clients so that we can, deliver better value to them. The vision for me is split into two, the short-term vision and the long-term vision. So the short-term vision might sound a bit cliche, but for us is to be one of the leading indigenous EPC companies in the country. And the long-term vision is to identify those smaller countries that are still emerging in terms of their oil and gas industry and without their local capacity or local content, and key into those markets and establish a presence there. That's the entire vision of the company. I think we're still in our early stages. When every company is set up, it goes through the startup phase, which is normally within the first 5 years. We've just come out of that, and also looking at the effect of COVID that happened for 2 years. That also took us back in terms of the growth trajectory that we set out to achieve. So if you ask me, I would say, playing the devil's advocate, maybe 15% achieved so far, because I feel like there's still more work that needs to be done. We see ourselves as an EPCI company, engineering, procurement, construction, installation. We also do some fabrication work in our yard in Port Harcourt, as well as a little bit of manpower supply. So in the past, we've procured several items as the need arises from our clients. We've also procured and installed several items as well. We've done flow line replacements, laying of flow lines, and also rehabilitation work in clients' facilities. I hope this has given a bit of an overview of what we do. I would say it's mixed feelings. Some people would gladly embrace new brands and new companies. However, some people are just okay working with companies that they're familiar with, because it's a saturated market, it's a highly competitive market, and you have companies that have been in operations for over several decades. Those are people that I'm trying to compete with, that have already built a reputation in the industry. So a lot of people would ask, so why do I leave this person that has all this experience and give it to you that's just a small company? But all in all, like I said, a lot of people have given us the chance to prove ourselves, and we have proven ourselves, and we're just riding on that to also then get other potential clients to also give us a chance. Generally, it would be operators in this industry. So the IOCs, the NOCs, the government-run companies as well. I think those are the people that I will be looking out for, and that should look out for me as well, or for us as a company. Oil and gas sector in Nigeria has come a long way since we first discovered oil in, I think, 1956 or so. There's been ups and there's been downs. There's been lots of challenges like what we're facing now, from security to oil theft to even climate and environmental related matters like the oil spill in the Niger Delta. But we can't deny the fact that oil has been a blessing to the country when you look at the contribution that is made over the years in terms of, the forex income. However, I think I would like to see more private sector play and less government monopoly in certain areas of the industry, and which is why I applaud this newly commissioned Dangote refinery. I think that also more favorable policies, would create an enabling environment for companies like ours to thrive. Also would help attract investments, because we're lacking in that area right now, and all these investments are being taken elsewhere. I think an upsurge of production would be key to also driving, the economy as well. And lastly, I think government should be more aggressive in terms of gas production and gas utilization. Especially now, there's a widespread discourse around transitioning to cleaner energy sources, and gas being the highlight of that discussion, and Nigeria having vast gas resources. I do applaud the Ministry of Petroleum Resources for trying to champion this, especially through their Decade of Gas initiative, which I'm curious to see the outcome of. All in all, I think we've come a long way, but I do believe that we still have a long way to go to meeting our potentials, and that's why we need the great hands to run that. But I think this will be my vision, to be the leading oil and gas industry, but it takes a process to get there. In the next coming years, I would like to see us grow even further, carve out a niche or respect in 2 key areas, because right now we're doing so many services, build on our capacity and capability of those carved out segments, and invest more in that area, so that we can scale up. This is what I envision, happening in the next couple of years, maybe 2-3 years, in line with our vision.
Subsequent, EOM Business Network on Silverbird Television, featuring Fast Credit Limited, one of the frontline financial technology solutions providers in Nigeria. Join us.
They couldn't walk into a regular private hospital ahead of the game.
And this is where we bring down the curtains on today's package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your valued time with us. We hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to any of our feedback portals, as you can see on the screen. Our deep gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes, I remain Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll see you then.